Hello, and welcome back to Elden Ring in the Thelia Crystal Tunnels, the Nightmare Zone with the bugs. Last time I went here because, random freeze there. I came here because I like exploring this area before exploring most of like the main area to explore. Because it's basically earlier, more runes, so quicker leveling. It is very dangerous though. Yeah, I'm gonna explore this. I'm gonna rush out of the crystal caves. I'm not actually gonna try to fully clear them right now because that's not easy. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. I missed. Oh, I didn't have enough stamina. Yeah. I mean, it's not that dangerous of a place to explore if it's not like your first time encountering these enemies. It's still dangerous, obviously, because they do a lot of damage. But it's less dangerous when it's not your first time seeing them. And it's like your first time playing the game. You open the chest, you get teleported here, and then you can't get out. It's not that bad. But yeah, it's gonna probably die a few times if I try to collect anything. I do want to kill this one creature. I love the aesthetic of a lot of like Ashes of War. It's like that's an Ash of War, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't have held that. I should have let it go sooner. But it's a good time. Oh, he reacted a lot quicker than I was expecting. Considering my previous run through there, he didn't react at all to me running by. I guess he reacted to me attacking the guy below him. Just, I assumed, hey, this time he didn't attack me. Last time he didn't attack me, so he won't attack me this time, but I was wrong. Yeah, I guess while I'm exploring this, something that I was reminded of today was I believe it was probably Canada-wide, but there was an ad campaign by, I assume, the government. It could have been some other group that was about not believing everything you read, hear, see on the internet, I think. I'm gonna do this. And it was all about, it began by introducing a fictitious animal called a house hippo. And it was basically just, it was a very cute little ad. It was like a hippo the size of a cat. They were treated as if they were kind of like rats, where they would, I rolled too late, but yeah, why'd he not aggro on me last time I ran up here? Yeah, like, what made it, was it facing the opposite direction? Ooh. This is actually good for me. If he doesn't chase me up here, I can just hide. Okay, this guy's gone. I can take out this guy. I got comboed, and I ran out of stamina because I was greedy for a strong attack. Yeah, like, the ad, apparently, it was interesting to learn sometime a year ago that not everyone knew it. Because it was very, I mean, basically, it felt like if you watched any television in the early to mid 2000s, it would show up occasionally. I think it often played around Christmas time, though that could be because I'm mixing it with a TELUS commercial, you know, a TELUS commercial, which is a telecom provider who had a "I want a hippopotamus for Christmas" ad that was very memorable, and I'm probably just mixing up the Christmas from that with the House Hippo ad. But it's one fun thing about, like, I would say more traditional advertising as opposed to attempting purely viral type stuff. There's a lot of thought that can go into them. I'm just gonna leave. Oosh, that was bad. Oh. Ooh, that homes in real well. Out of Estus, but I think there is a... Yeah, there's a Grace right there. But I think I can just get out of here soon. But it's fun how some ads aren't annoying because there's a certain entertainment value to them. Like, I love this scene. It's so good. Like, the hippopotamus ads, both of them are actually a lot of fun. Though the "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas" song was kind of an annoying earworm, so it's not the most fun ad. Because you'd get it stuck in your head and then you would never forget. But it's just it's just effective advertising is all I can say. If it sticks in your head for a long time. Because I don't think there's a single ad I've seen in the last... Oh, okay, I didn't expect to run that way. I should have expected it, but... Oh. Okay, right here. Oh, I missed. So this should be up here. No, it's over this way. Wait, I forgot. Oh, I hate these creatures. Okay, so this guy will loop around and come back around here. Ah. I got him. It's useless, but I got him. And, oh. That guy in the middle is kind of spooky. Oh, is he one of the... Yeah, it's the bow guys. I don't know what's up with the glowing one, but the archer guy is very dangerous. Oh, he's just playing with orbs. Never mind, he's a grenadier. I actually really don't like using the horse for combat because it just boils down to running circles. But I kind of have to because of the nature of the swamp. Where if you're in the swamp, you build up Scarlet rot real quick. But if you're on your horse, you're fine. Ooh, no, I don't want to fight them. Is Commander Nile here? I know that there is a few items that are of value. There's the rock spam option that I'm not really going to use it unless I'm desperate. But, oh yeah. All the weapons just sitting in here because this was where the battleground was or whatever. It's kind of fun. I'm too focused on the game. Street of Sages Ruin. Oh, yeah. Mushroom guys. I think this is where there's... Oh, this is a lot of dudes in here. I don't know if I want to explore this. I don't know what's in here anymore. Suspicious, weird layout. Is this a rock spell? Yes. Can I horse? Thank you. I can't horse because this guy's in the way. Ah, very interactive. Very interactive. I can totally play the game. This is actually a much easier way to deal with them than my memory of the last time I tried to fight these guys. I just fought them one by one up top instead of having them walk into here. Having them walk into here is much easier if you're going to fight them. It's also just easier to run away though. I actually have armor now. I really should equip it. But medium load is acceptable. I think long term I should probably be medium load if I'm going for great swords. I shouldn't be able to attack that many times. It's crazy that you can attack that many times. Like, this is the meteorite staff, which boosts rock sling, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use outside of like specific circumstances where I don't want to deal with the enemy in a fair and interesting way. I don't know the purpose of these. They're just for lore, right? Your splendid blade. So this is talking about millennia, right? Because millennia is the only one that could be about. It's fun to be in Scarlet. I think it's Scarlet. I don't have any maps. Let's go get a map. I like the collecting of maps in this game. Yeah, I was talking about house hippos. And I got distracted. House hippos are incredibly dangerous. But yeah, I didn't get to the point of the ad campaign, did I? The whole purpose of the ad... No, I must have talked about it briefly. But yeah, the whole purpose of the ad, if I didn't mention it, was to say, yeah, I definitely said it, that you can't trust everything you see on TV or the internet. Feels like the type of ad that should be more common nowadays. But, you know, people don't watch TV. Well, kids probably don't watch TV in that sort of way as much nowadays, is my assumption. So given that that style of ads probably more targeted at children than at adults, because it's kind of just cute, and 99% of people wouldn't have a sudden, well, even as a kid, there was no, oh, is this a real thing? It was obviously fake. But, oh, is that? I should go there. I'm not going to clear it, but I should go there and try to fight the boss there before the Radan fight. Or is it Radagon? I'm not certain. Yeah, the big boss. I should try to do the boss here before I do that boss. Which, I don't know what the trigger is for him spawning. But I will at least get the grace. Whoosh. Let's feel the roll. Yeah, so much shorter. It's so noticeable how much shorter the roll is compared to the previous one. Flask. Add charges. I don't have 2. Boom. Upgrades. Yeah, ads are interesting, and there's a CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I'm not actually sure, because you don't, like, you never refer to it by its full name. Perfect. They're not dead, but it's exactly what I was hoping for. Are they still shooting me? Okay, if they're not going to come up, then I'm just going to climb. But yeah. There's a CBC podcast, CBC affiliated podcast, I don't know. I think it is CBC related. Oh, wait. There's an edge to this area. I don't need that. I just need to try to fight some guys. Dead? No, not dead. But I will actually say the fall damage is mostly fair. Like them, if they didn't die from that, oof, it wouldn't actually surprise me. Oh yeah, blood. Bleed. Wonderful. Can I drop here? I should be able to drop. And then I can drop attack the remaining guys on the left, maybe? Whoop. One thing that when I went through Dark Souls 2, and I think 1 a little, was that you couldn't rotate on plunging attacks, making it really difficult to actually use it effectively on enemies that are right below you. So this game being able to rotate like that is very, very welcome. I need to level up. So I have the minimum here. I need 1 more point to get. Yeah, 1 more strength, and then it won't ask me when I'm equipping it if I want to wield it. I can't use this? Yeah. I don't know which one that is. I don't know what it does. We're riding a horse. Ooh. Okay. This is fun. I don't know if I've ever actually gone here before, like, it changed. This is good. It's much more interesting to be here when it's still, like, this. Oh. Wait. No, my stamina still regens crazy quick. For a second I thought it might have been regenning as quickly as it was before because of my low equip load. Or equip weight. Oh wow, that kick did half my HP. That second heal was greedy. I think the game doesn't incentivize criticals enough. It's not that wasn't a good example, but later when there's bosses, it will be better to attack them a few times. Ooh, I hate those spear moves because they hit you a dozen times, and I'm always bad at dodging the first hit, and then you get chained. But like, criticals against bosses are... Oh wait, I totally got distracted. I was talking about a CBC podcast about ads. I was basically going to talk about how it was originally called Age of Persuasion. It talked about, you know, the ways in which ad firms, ad companies, etc. would do their best to, you know, persuade you to use their products, and like how some companies in the past did some really had some interesting, from a, you know, manipulating people's psychology perspective, how they had interesting methods of getting people to buy stuff. This guy is very hard to kill. Okay. Stab forward, swing sideways. Good to know. Good to know. Shouldn't do as much damage, I think, because he wouldn't have had the time to get into a good oomph stance, but... I'm gonna get my souls and leave. Runes and leave. Or if there's a ladder I can climb, but I don't think I can climb a ladder there. I mean, that was actually aimed appropriately. That was weird. Previous run across, they did not aim... They didn't have any lead time. I'm gonna grab my runes, and there's no ladder on this side, so I think I have to drop down from above to get into that. So that's what I'll do. I think Torrent is necessary for the game. It really messes with the potential enemy encounter design in the open world segments, which is intentional, I think, but it's still, when you're like, oh, there's this barricade, but you can just run through it, it kind of renders stuff a little pointless. I think I might be able to break this and then I won't be shot at by it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of interested if that is the case. Okay, I mean, if it's not breaking yet, it's not gonna break. Yeah, it's not breaking. At least not with this current items. These current items. Ah, a 6. That's pretty good. And back up. Back on the horse. It's not even really a horse, is it? Like, I mean, it is a horse. Just a magic horse. Like, if you can just do this to get past everything. Where'd that giant go? Oh, troll guy, yeah. I mean, I can't enter it, right? I pressed the wrong button. I tapped the left stick, thinking, oh yeah, that's how you jump. Then realized very quickly that that is not, in fact, how you jump. Muscle memory. Though actually, jumping there would be a bad choice in previous games anyway. Because you don't actually get iframes, so rolling would have been better no matter what. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, well, there go my souls. That makes this easy. It's weird how those first 2 shots actually lead the target, and then every shot afterwards doesn't bother to. I could do this area for a bit, but I'm going to aim for this, and then I'm going to leave soon. I just like filling in the map, honestly. It's a lot of... It's not fun, it's just go to the area, fill in the map, easy. But it's... I hate this place. I hate this place so much. There's just a lot going on. I didn't even interact with there's an old man that explains how, like, the goal of the area. I didn't interact with that guy once on my first time through. I just was like, okay, I can't go there. I have to go this way, probably. Oop, and I fell. Bye. I didn't interact with him to get the hint. I just, oh, there's a bunch of torch things on the roofs. I guess those are what I need to do. Ooh. I don't think grabbing these paintings actually matters. They're just hints for specific items. It's still fun to grab. I'll be back for this area later, because I wouldn't be able to do the boss fight anyway. Because I think I would die very quickly and repeatedly. I'm not going to talk to him right now. I probably could, because I think the quest that exists is very doable. It's just run upstairs and run back down, but... And there's a grace up top that I should grab. I'm distracted. I need to think of something to focus on for a bit. I don't have a goal right now. My goal was just to get this area partially explored. That was my primary intent. Now my goal was to get that, also this is very dangerous because that guy is reasonably accurate. I think my goal will be, I'll get that map. And then I need to locate the oh no, the dragon that you can bleed to, I can't open a map. I can't look at a map because I'm in combat. But the dragon that you can bleed to get a ton of runes is... It would be fast for me to save quit. Log back in, or load back in, to look at a map. I think it's to the north, though. I think it's near... Yes, it's that way, I believe. Now I'm distracted because I noticed there's a church thing over there that I don't think I explored, which would give me a sacred tier, maybe? And if not a sacred tier, then I think it gives flask-related stuff. I could have... Oh, actually, I don't think I... Oh, that's a big skull. That is a big skull. Creepy. Or it just looks like a skull. It might not actually be a skull. I should talk to this guy. But I had an okay time exploring an area that I've been to before, so I'm not actually being as thorough as I really should be if I don't want to miss stuff. Yeah, I was talking about Age of Persuasion and Under the Influence. Ah, yes, the better dragon one. And that guy's very hard to kill when you don't have levels and items upgraded. He just does a lot of damage, basically, is what I'm saying. But this is the better dragon altar, so I'll never have to use the other one. Cookbook. So I can look at the map. I think the dragon is up here in this upper reach. I think the best way to get to it is to come from the left and go there, maybe? There's a boost somewhere here, maybe, that gets you up. Or maybe it's further north than I'm thinking. I think I should go here and then go up on the left. But apparently I have a flask edition. Well, it's not flask. I haven't unlocked the thing yet, but actually I think I don't want to start there. I think I want to start up here, not in the swamp, and then run around to the left. Is the dragon visible from here? Is that the dragon right above my head? I'm pretty sure the dragon is in this zone. Not this dragon, by the way. X. I don't think I have the necessary preparedness to fight this guy. I will mark him on the map, though. Monster. Oh, no. No, no, no. Don't aggro, please. They did aggro, but I think I'm safe. That looks like a cave in the by those roots. Something about the waypoint ruins is important. I can't remember if it's just a good item or if it's near the dragon that I was just at. Something about this area is important. Is this an important boss? Is there an item here? Oh no, not these guys. I hate these guys. Oh god, I hate these guys. I hate it. I think I've only ever gone down in this area with better gear. That's vertical enough. I think that should work. Bye. Where they didn't, like, kill me super quick. And if not better gear, then better HP. Like, they're not that dangerous as long as you sort of keep walls between you and them, but the moment they overwhelm you, it's just kind of over. What does this weirdo say? Hope ahead. Not that, but like, what is hope? Oh, I also got used to in my last playthrough, for the last like third of it at least, I was using the sword from the snake guy, and it heals on kill, so I never, like, chip damage was meaningless. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. I think that's it's dex, but it's dex int. I could use that for a bit. I could level my int earlier than I was planning and use that. It's not efficient, but I already leveled a bunch of dex anyway. Yeah, that could be fun. I'll get to 18 int next. I need more HP, more than I need stats for an item that I'm not going to use for long and I'm not going to upgrade, but just for some variety, I might upgrade it. Oh, for some reason, for absolutely no reason at all, I assumed that it was going to shoot me with its pest threads, is I think what the spell that you actually can get is called. Well, that's good. Runes. Oh, I was trying to talk about Age of Persuasion. Because it's the change in title. It's the same podcast with the same person, but the change in title was because they felt that advertising had changed to influencer and such, and it's an appropriate title change, honestly. Like, influencers, those smaller scale ads, smaller scale, probably not smaller scale, but the not like extensive TV advertising campaigns, and instead having more targeted ideas. It fits, it's interesting. Now, it's the sorts of stories I don't think actually, oh, great fun. I don't think that they actually changed the stuff they talked about a ton. Like, what design is this? Let the people go into the mystery door. I can't go in because I don't have enough stone sword keys, but let people enter the door instead of harassing them with light. These are weird. These are weird to me. Every time I see them, they do something, but I don't get it. Like, do you have to interact with a bunch of them to trigger something? I don't know. I can get to what I was looking for though. I also need to change my weapon back. Yeah, that's a goofy thing about this. I switched to it while riding my horse, so I can't instantly two-hand it, I'm pretty sure. So if I equip it, I can't two-hand it while I'm on the horse. And so it has a red X. But if I get off, two-hand it, go back on, I'm still one-handing it while riding the horse. But it doesn't say, oh yeah, you can't use this anymore. It's very silly. I should probably get the 1 strength first. And then focus on intelligence for fun, but... The only reason I want the 1 strength is so that it stops complaining when I equip it. That's not even a good reason. Though I think it does better damage if you have more strength. But it is what it is. Yeah, the dragon I need to get to. There's a lot of dragons up here. Some of them go away when you kill the big dragon. I think the big dragon's kind of a mess that it exists in the way it does. Because killing it without bleed would be really annoying, because it's just a lot of HP. It's not actually an enemy you have to fight. Oh yeah, this pit. I think somewhere near here there's a way to get down. Which includes... Oh, no, you come from the bottom. Yeah. That's where you ascend from below in the crystal tunnels. But somewhere nearby there is a dungeon thing that gets you an item that's either more runes or more items, or it's health regen. I can't remember precisely what it is. And again, big skull. I never noticed it previously, these giant skulls like that. I never actually paid enough attention. Kinda sad that I didn't pay attention. Oh, that guy. I don't want to fight them. Like, the gargoyle out front is not that bad if you're like, ooh, if you're like level 80. But if you're below level 80 or something, it's very rough. Because it can kill you super quick if you don't have a lot of HP. You do kind of have to feel bad for the sleepy dragon. Murdering it in cold blood. But it's a lot of runes. It's not even from a speedrun perspective, it's just I don't enjoy not being able to equip weapons. So having an option that isn't just this blade or another boring greatsword, without having to super wait a long time. It's a really bad bleed weapon. It doesn't have a good bleed build up, but it will work eventually. Yeah. Kind of, while this boring attacking a dragon is going on, I've never actually even tried to fight this legitimately. I don't know if it does anything if you attack it from the front, but there's a bunch of other dragons around, so... What is the blood on me? I have a reduced attack because the dragon roared or something? Reduced defense because the dragon roared? The attack doesn't matter that much, I think. I think the bleed is always a % of its HP, so my attack doesn't... I don't think my attack influences it. Maybe I should have tried to get Reduvia. Made sure I had enough to wield it, and then used it here. Because I think that has a good bleed build up, and it's a dagger, so it attacks faster. should bleed in another couple hits. Yeah, it's not very interesting. I should probably skip it, but basically this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to kill this dragon, and then I'll be done. I don't know what to talk about, though. Because it takes a long... I generally try to think of, hey, what could be fun to talk about when I'm trying to get to sleep. But when you're trying to sleep, you're generally supposed to be tired. And so it's very easy to forget what you're trying to... everything you thought about, because you're thinking in the sort of about to sleep moments. I can talk about how really quite bad those leaves look and how they bounce. I don't think that's how trees work. I've never seen a tree behave that way. It's gonna be at least another two, maybe two, between 3 and 4 bleeds, I think. Now, technically, whatever gives you extra souls would be better to do before doing this, but it probably doesn't matter long term. This is just to get early levels. Yeah, this is an interesting dragon design. Like, it clearly seems to have either feathers or crazy arrows stuck into it. It's probably feathers. Which is kind of interesting. Presumably taking... That's the roar that reduces my damage and defense, yeah. Presumably taking, like, the idea from maybe only one more bleed from dinosaurs, which, like, there's a certain... A lot of dinosaurs had feathers, but there might be fewer dinosaurs that had feathers than some people assume now, because it might be the case that there's some overcompensation after learning that dinosaurs had feathers, that not all of them had feathers, but people will still create illustrations with them having feathers. It's not something I actually know a meaningful amount about. I'm only interested in dinosaurs on a fairly surface level. Like, more than just, oh, T-Rex is cool, but not much more than Hatzegopteryx and similar niche dinosaurs are cool. It's not a dinosaur, but in the discussion of dinosaurs, Hatzegopteryx is interesting because it operated within a niche island chain or island individual where the dinosaurs were a lot smaller because of, like, it's like they became smaller because they lived on a smaller landmass and there were fewer large competitors, so they could get smaller and still be successful. That's actually perfect. 20 vigor is very nice. I can get the intelligence to use that katana for a little bit. It's not going to be good at all. It's going to be really mediocre. But so that, and an ability that I'm probably never going to use. But that was 5 minutes of it attacking a helpless dragon. Next time I think I'll try to explore buildings like this. Because one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, some of these types of buildings have, actually I think it might be this one exactly. There are seals in them that give bonus strength, dex, I don't know which, at the expense of taking more damage. And so if I use that until the game gets harder, and then switch to like a talisman that is defensive, the game will be easier. It'll be a huge shift. So I think I'll go through this and even if it's only like dex, which is not my focus, I will absolutely equip it. I will absolutely jump attack these bats. I'm gonna stop after I kill this one bat, but I didn't roll in time because I was out of stamina. That's a good way to end. I'm not gonna kill the bat this time. The bat's more dangerous than the stationary dragon. I love this image. This image is so good. The giant skeleton. It's very fun. I'm gonna grab my runes and then stop for today. And I'll be back exploring here next time. Whoop. Yeah. I will return to continue with a little bit of exploration of this zone. Okay, I want to look at the map to basically point out the zone. But I can't do that if I don't go here. Yeah, I can explore this fort. I might go back to Celia. I'm not sure. I know that there is somewhere here. I think there is a dungeon thing that's secret that I found early once. I should explore this thing that looks like it looks like one of these guys, but it might not be. I'm gonna explore the Caelid, I believe it's Caelid section. Caelid. Yeah, the Caelid section of the map for a while more. I won't go anywhere near finding everything. I don't think that's actually one. I think that's just a tower. But yeah, I'm gonna explore this for a bit before I go back to the main zones. I'm gonna be over geared for the boss here, basically. I'm not gonna try to go into it with early game gear for a fair fight. I just want it to be quick and I want to explore everything else first. I'll go here before I go through this section. I do need to get to the academy relatively quickly to save like weapon variability. Yeah. I'll do Caelid more next time. So have a nice day. Bye bye.